Hi, this is Lori Martin, and I am here today to share with you an untold story of how I met my friend Jimmy under the bridge just down the block from my home church right here at Watermark. The day I met Jimmy, I was passing out flyers. My ministry, Revive and Restore, holds a community dinner on the last Tuesday of every month. So that Tuesday, I had printed out flyers. I was driving around Seminole Heights, and I came to the underpass on Hannah. As I was walking up the wall of the overpass, our eyes met. Jimmy got up and met me halfway. I handed him one of our flyers and invited him to our dinner that evening. I knew at that moment there was a special bond with Jimmy. He had a great smile on his face and he was so kind. I was really hoping that he was going to come out and have dinner with us that evening. The rest of the day continued. We're ready, and I look out onto the street on Central Avenue and I see Jimmy walking towards the event. So I greeted him with a big hug, and the rest is history. Jimmy has been not only a beautiful friend, he has been such a huge part of our ministry, and he's so easy to love. Each month he not only attended our events, but we just became great friends. Our friendship, was built on trust and kindness. And as our friendship developed, one day Jimmy was helping me, and I don't recall exactly what event we were setting up for, but I said, Jimmy, do you want to be off of the streets? And he said, yeah. And I said, okay, let's do this. So that's when our journey really began, to finding him a place to live. And now he does have a roof over his head, helping him find a job. And he has been, not only has a job, but he's been promoted several times, which is so exciting. Our friends at Station House Barbecue, Anthony Fonseca, he gave Jimmy his first job from the street, and Jimmy worked there part-time. And then I have another friend who, his name is John, and John manages a bakery on Nebraska, and he offered Jimmy an opportunity to work for him. The joke is, Jimmy is such a great employee that John stole him from Anthony. So that's always been kind of a running joke with Anthony, like, you can't take my employees, you guys stole Jimmy. But anyway, Jimmy has done so well in his job. He's been promoted several times. It takes a lot to take somebody that you meet on the street and get them to a place where they feel comfortable and safe again. So the funds that we receive from Revive and Restore, those are helping people like Jimmy. And not only did he get the opportunity to work, but to have a roof over his head, but he has, all of his necessary, documents, IDs, licenses, social security card, that all takes time as well. You wouldn't think opening a checking account would be such an ordeal, but I remember the day that Jimmy and I went out to actually get him a checking account opened, we were denied by 2 banks, and finally the 3rd bank was willing to allow Jimmy to open a checking account because he didn't have enough documents. So it takes time, and it takes money, and it takes a lot of trust. And so our ministry, Revive and Restore, we pride ourselves, and we're built on building relationships with people. So we gain the trust, so then we can help them. Revive and Restore is a nonprofit ministry, and we are so passionate about rehabilitating individuals, changing their life, and giving them a second chance. Our story, Jimmy and I, it doesn't always end like this story did, but we're never going to give up, and we're going to continue each day to help the people that want their life changed.
Me llamo Jimmy. Conocí a Lauri debajo del puente, me llevó un papel diciéndome que había una actividad aquí de comida, así la conocí, vine poco a poco, me ayudó, me consiguió trabajo, gracias a ella, me dio un lugar donde dormir, ahora, gracias a ella pago mi lugar, tengo mi propio lugar, lucho por tenerlo, trabajo, le tengo muy agradecida a Revive Store por ayudarme, estoy eternamente agradecido a ella y al ministerio de ella por ayudarme. Cuando la conocí, dormía debajo de un puente. Antes de conocerla, trabajaba en Dollar Tree. Luché, para pagar mi propio lugar. Se me hizo difícil porque, con la persona con quien vivía, me tiró a la calle. Trato con mi familia que me saquen de la calle, que me ayuden. Mis propios hermanos me dijeron, quédate homeless. ¿Qué puedo hacer si mis propios hermanos no me quieren ayudar? Luché para seguir trabajando. Pierdo mi trabajo, por la situación de no tener un lugar donde vivir. Caigo durmiendo bajo un puente. Conozco a Lauri, me ayudó a seguir luchando. Bueno, gracias a Dios tengo mi propio lugar ahora. No ha sido fácil para mí, pero doy gracias a Dios. Cuando estuve bajo ese puente durmiendo, tengo la fecha que comencé a dormir ahí. Estuve días sin comer, pero cuando comencé estuve 21 días cogidos, sin comer absolutamente nada. No me movía para ningún lado. Todo ese ayuno que hice, se lo dediqué a Dios para que Dios hiciera un milagro y me sacara de allí. Y lo hizo, gracias a Dios le doy. Me puso gente que me sacaron. Hubo una persona de otra iglesia que es aquí cerca, que es la iglesia bautista que está cerca de aquí, que todos los domingos iba a Publix y me compraba comida, esa persona. Y luego me conocí a Lauri con el tiempo y a Revival Store me ayudó y me sacaron de allí. Le doy gracias a Dios, a esas personas que Dios puso en mi camino para llegar a donde estoy ahora, que tengo mi propio lugar, tengo mi propio trabajo, lucho por mi trabajo día a día para tener lo mío, no depender de nadie. Me hago mi comida, compro mi comida. Gracias a Dios, Dios puso gente en mi camino para lograr lo que tengo hasta ahora. Amén.
This is our story. Who would have ever thought the day I was driving under that underpass when God spoke to me and said to look up, that it would change not only Jimmy's life, but it changed mine as well. Funny story, I just turned 58. Yes, you heard it, 58. And my friend Jimmy here was in cahoots with my friend Myra. Tell them what you did for me, Jimmy, on my special day.
Flowers, Starbucks.
Starbucks, yes.
Go to a restaurant.
Balloons. You took me to lunch. And we got
Cake.
a cupcake
Cupcake.
at Sprinkles, my favorite, and it was vegan.
Yeah.
This man, he did that for me, and I would have never expected anything, but he wanted to give back, and I just think he is amazing. What a great friend. Our story is one of many that could be to come, but we can't do it without all of you. We need financial support to make stories like Jimmy to continue to happen each and every day when we're on the streets, because we're hearing the stories and we just need the support so we're able to continue doing what our ministry, Revive and Restore, has done for Jimmy and his life.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
We just want to say thank you for all of our supporters right now. If you want to be a part of a story like this, check out our website at reviveandrestore.net and look at the different ways that you can partner with us. We have Revive partners and Restore partners. Make a difference in someone's life, like Jimmy's. We need your help. Check it out today. Head over to our website. Come on, let's do it. Let's go.